أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Tahseen. And before I start, I want to thank Masjid Salah, Brother Nazim al-Sahib, and the community for giving me this opportunity to deliver tonight's talk. Inshallah, tonight I want to talk about a challenge that all of us face in life. The challenge of striving for excellence. How exactly do you achieve success in life? We all have goals that we want to accomplish in life, whether it be with our studies, our career, our connection with Allah, or our relationships with our friends and family. Luckily for us, Islam gives us the perfect framework to achieve this success. Allah mentions in Surah An-Najm, وَإِن لَيْسَ لِلْإِنسَانِ إِلَّا مَا سَعَى, and that there is not for man except that good for which he strives. Allah makes us this promise, that if we were to strive for the job, for excellence, for a better career, for a better connection with Allah, He guarantees us that if we were to strive for it, we will get it. One of the most powerful lessons can actually be found in this simple hadith. If I remember correctly, I believe Ustad Nazim al-Sahib actually mentioned this a couple days ago. If you were to rely upon Allah with the reliance He is due, you would be given provision like the birds. They go out in the morning with empty stomachs, and they return with them full. Now, let's pause for a moment and reflect on this hadith. The Prophet ﷺ didn't say that the birds wait in their nests and wait for the food to come to them. They go out every morning hungry, knowing that Allah will feed them as long as they go out and they search for it. This teaches us a simple yet profound rule. This is tawakkul, trust in Allah. Working hard, not sitting idle, striving for what you want to achieve, and putting the trust in Allah that you will achieve it. Now, some people misunderstand tawakkul. They think just trusting Allah, oh, it's guaranteed for me, Allah has it planned for me. But this plan is only possible if you put your 100% in. The excellence, it will not come to you unless you put your 100% in. You need to make that effort. You need to take that step towards achieving your goals, and inshallah, you will get there. There are two types of people when it comes to achieving goals. The majority which seeks the easy way out. What's the most least amount of work I can do to achieve this? How long is it going to take? I don't want to spend too much time in this. They prefer to stay in their comfort zones. They fear failure, and that deters them from taking on the challenge in the first place. The other half, the minority, these are the people who seek discomfort to grow. This is how the Sahaba were, and this is how the Prophet ﷺ was. They welcome challenges, knowing it will be hard, knowing it's going to take the time, knowing it's going to take effort, and perhaps money. They push themselves to take these new responsibilities, and they grow from them. These are the type of people who will rise above the rest in both this dunya and in the akhirah. They are the people who Allah loves. I want to mention this metaphor. A ship enjoys being on shore. Why? Because it's safe there. There's no waves. The weather isn't too bad there. It's comforting for the ship. But that is not what the ship is made for. It's made to go into the vast sea. It's made to battle those high waves. It's made to brave the weather. In the same way, we all are. We all are made for excellence. But it is we who deter ourselves from going out and achieving excellence. Whether it's an extra class you want to take for honors, whether you want to work and do school at the same time, you want to pursue that business that you always wanted to pursue, but you're afraid. You're afraid it's going to take too much time. You're afraid that it's going to take too much money, that you might fail. This is what stops us from achieving excellence. You need to take that first step out of the comfort zone and go into the discomfort zone. This is where you will grow. You won't grow sitting at home, laying on your bed, scrolling TikTok for hours. You need to go out and you need to risk your time and you need to risk yourself in order to make yourself grow. Most people think that the only risk is to success. Maybe I'll risk this much amount of money and it'll take me this much amount of time to make a successful business. But most people don't realize is that there's also a cost to comfort. You remain comfortable for too long, you're not doing good at your job, you're just comfortable, you don't want to go and make new friends, you don't want to go into the community, you don't want to study Quran. This will cost you. Eventually you will be laid off. You won't have any friends to connect back to. Why? Because you don't make the effort out of your comfort zone to go out and achieve these things. So inshallah, do yourself a favor, do your future self a favor, and take that first step out of the comfort zone. Go and achieve excellence and strive for your goals. Jazakallah khair.